Welcome back to the Lima Locos Postgame Show, brought to you by Hot Take Sports. I'm Clayton, joined by Isaac, Brady, and Matthew. Guys, how are we doing tonight?
Good.
I mean, a dub's a dub, so...
Correct,
pretty good.
Brady, correct. The Locos took an important game from the Sandusky Ice Haulers by a final score of 5-3.
I mean, overall, I'd say great night. Scoring plays, the Ice Haulers went up 3-0 early on, and in the bottom of the third, following an error in the top half that allowed that third run to score. Daryl Buggs was on first, and Nate White promptly unloaded one to left center over the fence. That made it 3-2. Then in the next half inning, after Garrett O'Reilly threw up a 0, Derek Jackson Jr., Dinger DJ, had a no-doubt bomb to left center.
He had a really good swing a couple innings before that, but popped it up, and you could just
It was maybe
feel
10
it.
feet short of the fence.
Yeah.
It was close.
Then he did it again later. He hit it one to the track and center.
He didn't hit one deep again later, but yeah, you could just feel he was going for something tonight, and he crushed that baseball.
And then in the bottom of the seventh, Trevor Austin blooped one into center field, just in front of the center fielder Nick Mueller, and that drove home two, and that ended up being the winning runs. And because of that, Trevor Austin was one of our Hot Take Sports players of the game. The other one was Garrett O'Reilly. O'Reilly went 6 innings, gave up 3 runs on 8 hits, and struck out 6. He did not have a single walk. So I think great outing overall by Garrett.
I would agree.
Yeah,
Overall, kept it close,
if
which
you
is
look at the
huge.
scoreboard, they throttled us on hits. Like I think
Oh,
the
yeah.
was 10 or 11 to 6.
We just
10 to 7.
10 to
10 to
7.
7.
we just put more over the fence and got lucky on a blooper.
Yep. I mean, we did everything we had to.
Yeah,
Quality
pitching
over quantity.
2 pitchers, pitched well, got the hits in, what you want. It was a good game.
Here's our interview with Trevor Austin.
I'm standing by with Locos third baseman Trevor Austin. Trevor, you went 1 for 4 tonight, drove in 2 runs. Not your best match of play, but you came up when you needed to. Can you walk us through your at-bat?
Right then, we had first and second, and then there was that fastball put him at second and third, and I was looking to really just, try to put some in the outfield grass somewhere, and he got me to 2 strikes, and then I was looking to try to fight, maybe get enough of it, and he threw me a good curveball there that was a little low, but I got enough of it and put it out in the outfield that luckily it fell, and got 2 runs, so it was big.
You guys got down early 2-0 to the number 1 team in the league. How did you guys mentally battle back and stay in this game here tonight?
I mean, we've been doing a good job all summer putting up runs. It was only 2 and then 3 runs there, and DJ and Nate were able to come up big and put the ball out of the yard and tied it up for us, and give us a chance to win and put us an opportunity for me to score those runs to give us the lead. And I think it was all around a good team effort. Our pitchers did really well tonight also, so it was just giving them 3 runs was big.
All right, Trevor, one last thing. We noticed from the press box tonight that you guys got a cowboy hat in the dugout. Could you explain that for our viewers at home, please?
That one I think is it's a new thing we're getting. I think I'm all for it. We haven't used it in the past, but I mean we get more runs, gives us better. I'm all down. Give us a little bit of the south down there. I like the cowboy hat.
All right. Locos third baseman Trevor Austin.
All right, thank you, Trevor. We appreciate your time. Here's our interview with Garrett O'Reilly.
I'm here with Locos pitcher Garrett O'Reilly. Garrett, you guys won a close game with the league-leading Sandusky Ice Haulers by a score of 5-3. What do you have to say about your individual performance and the team's performance tonight?
I felt good out today. Just kind of having these guys have my back, so it was one of those that have a lot of confidence going out there on the mound, just throwing strikes and making sure that my fielders get a little bit of action here and there too. But yeah, so against Ice Haulers, it's baseball, so it's a game of failures. So
I asked the same question to Trevor a little bit ago. You guys were down 2-0 early in the game. What mentally kept you guys in the game?
once again, it's like 1 or 2 swings away. So you gotta have that mindset that maybe we had 2 bombs right away and we're right back in it. So it's one of those that baseball again, 1 or 2 swings away and you're right back in it.
As I brought up earlier, Sandusky is the first place team in our league. What kinds of things are going through your heads pre-game to prepare for a talented team like Sandusky?
I'm gonna keep saying it's baseball. It's one of those that you never know what's gonna happen when you go out there. So you just gotta give it your all and hope that comes out the best.
All right. Is there anybody you'd like to
All right, thank you, Garrett. We appreciate your time as well. As always, we are also joined today by Locos head coach Matt Furuto. Here's our interview with Coach Furuto.
I'm standing by with Locos head coach Matt Furuto. Coach, you guys defeated the league-leading Sandusky Ice Haulers by a score of 5-3 tonight. What are your initial thoughts on your team's performance?
Yeah, we did a lot of good things. We had great performances by our pitchers, and then thankfully had a couple key hits that got us a couple good runs, and then we were able to finish that out. And they're always hard games, so it's good to win one of those close ones.
When you mention clutch hits, Trevor Austin is one of the first names that should come to mind. He had a 2-run single to put you guys up 5-3. What do you have to say about him coming through in that situation?
Yeah, he's done a great job for us. He's always gives us competitive at-bats, and thankfully he got that clutch hit, and we were able to score 2 there, and thankfully that was the difference.
From a coaching standpoint, what kinds of things go through your mind when preparing for a tough team like the Ice Haulers?
Honestly, it's just being the best version of us. Regardless of who we're playing, you got to focus on you and figure out how you can be great each day, and really just play your best game, because baseball will take care of itself, and so you just got to stay mentally focused to be the best you can.
Looking ahead to tomorrow, you guys travel to Royal Oak. What is in your guys' minds as you travel to that game?
Yeah, so they're a really quality team, so we're looking to hopefully finish the weekend strong. We've had a good week, so hopefully to finish this weekend would be great. So looking forward to a good quality match and getting ready to go.
One more thing before we leave, Coach. We noticed from the press box you guys now have a cowboy hat in the dugout. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, well, we have some guys from Texas, so if you got some guys that are going to hit a home run, then they're going to earn the cowboy hat. So it's whatever. You get the guys to have some energy and to have some fun with it.
All right. Thank you, Coach. Locos head coach, Matt Furuto.
All right, thank you, Coach. Our meme of the game was given to us by a source on the Sandusky Ice Haulers. Jackson Green forgot his jersey before coming to Lima today, so he could not play.
So he was supposed to be in the lineup too, so that changes stuff.
I mean, he brought one, just the wrong kind.
This is Jackson Green's second time being the meme of the game, folks.
A round of applause for their
Round of applause.
We might have to add him to the Meme Hall of Fame.
That is very true.
I was gonna say 2-time meme.
If you don't know the Meme Hall of Fame, you're gonna have to go and check episode 10 of the Hot Take Sports podcast to know what we're talking about.
Yes, the Meme Hall of Fame is absolutely legendary. However, that's not our only meme of the game, as we did have another. Scott Makowitz hit a ball straight into the ground. He thought it was off his foot, but boy was he wrong. And
Right back to the pitcher, and he stayed in the box, threw it to first, got him.
Oh,
He didn't move.
Makowitz didn't even stay in the box. He was out walking behind home plate, trying to get his mindset back together, and then all of a sudden he was like, "What?
So wait, I'm out?
You guys mean to tell me?"
Just a wild scene, truly.
Yeah.
It was great overall. I thought it was funny.
All right, and now Brady will take us around the league.
Finals, the Xenia Scouts defeated the Ohio Marlins 9-2. The Ohio Bison defeated the Cincinnati Steam 5-3. And the Richmond Jazz defeated the Hamilton Joes 13-9. That was all of the Southern action. Then finals in the Northern Division, like we've been talking about, your Lima Locos defeated the Sandusky Ice Haulers 5-3. And second place Royal Oak defeated Jetbox 3-2. That's a tough one. That's who we play tomorrow on the road, so that'll be a big game for us.
Hopefully it doesn't rain.
That's true. Then in the top of the ninth, this one could probably be a final score, but Michigan Monarchs are up on the Muskegon Clippers 7-2 in the top of the ninth. And then we have a long one, folks. In the top of the 11th, Galleon and Grand Lake knotted at 2.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but games only go to 12, right? So I mean that one's just about done one way or the other.
Yes.
True.
Correct.
I'll have to tune into that one on the way home, boys.
They just have to. So, a quick little wrap-up on the rest of the Locos game, because we only got through the scoring plays, but didn't really talk about too much else. O'Reilly wasn't even able to secure the win today. He did go 6 innings in his outing, pitched well, but it was Dylan Freeman who actually got the win. And Dylan Freeman is just a really good pitcher.
I was gonna say I've referred to Freeman as our shutdown guy multiple times.
He has disgusting stuff.
So his ERA is now under 2, I believe, with his 3 innings of relief.
I was talking to Lima's very own Tom Usher, and we were just talking about how it's just expected now. Other teams expect it, we expect it up in the press box, and the fans get excited when Dylan Freeman comes in because he just pitches with this swagger, and he just has the stuff to back it up, and it's so much fun to watch.
I say, well, and since for Indians and Reds reference, it's kind of like when an Andrew Miller or an Aroldis Chapman would come into the game back in the heyday. You just get that fan excitement, the moment. You can feel the momentum coming.
You mean there was a time when Andrew Miller was good?
I do. 3 years.
And then you dumped him off on the cart. Never mind. That is a conversation for a different Hot Take Sports show.
Go check it out.
This was the Lima Locos post-game show brought to you by Hot Take Sports. Follow us and the Lima Locos on all social medias at Hot Take Sports 16 and at Locos Baseball. Go check out our website at hottakesports.online.
Go buy some merch.
It's true. Do have one order out, so you're at the first, but try to be the next.
Be
Shout
part of
out
the
to
top
that
10.
person.
Just gonna say, yeah, want to be the top 10? Go buy some merch. It's currently only maroon, but we're working on that for you, folks.
Stay tuned for more info on that. Join us back at Simmons Field on Tuesday, July 13th as the Locos take on the Michigan Monarchs at 7:05. We'll see you next time, and remember, we are
All aboard!